Good morning. This is call number 2013-06712 in the interest of Tiana Kennedy. All parties and witnesses, please raise your right hands to be sworn. Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
All right, ma'am. Please identify yourself and your relationship to the child.
My name is D'Angela Ward, born February the 27th, 1987. I am the mother of Tiana Kennedy, that was born February 23rd, 2012.
All right, and representing the Attorney General, State of Texas.
Kavita Sharma.
Court will note that the custodial parent, Howard Lee Smith Jr., is not present. He was personally served on October 27, 2021 at 12:30 p.m. at 3000 Merworth Drive, 1206 in Houston, Harris County, Texas. He appeared on March 24th, 2022 and signed a reset order setting this matter for Zoom hearing today, and he has not checked in or appeared. Is that correct, Ms. Sharma?
That is correct, Your Honor.
We'll proceed by default.
Yes, Judge. And then I would also like to ask you to take judicial notice of the prior order that was signed on May 9th, 2013. Judge, in this order, it said child support at $215 beginning June 1, 2013, and medical support $30 beginning June 1, 2013.
All right, the court will take notice of that.
Thank you. And Judge, I would like to call D'Angela Ward.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Ms. Ward, are you currently working?
No, ma'am. I'm currently on disability.
And you are receiving disability payments as of now, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And how many other children live in the home with you under 18?
2.
And both of those children are also under medical support under your application for government assistance, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And your daughter that we're here for today, where is she now?
She's with her father at this moment.
And at some point she lived with you, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
What dates did she live with you?
From 2018 all the way up to 2020. He just came home December the 3rd of last year, and I had her for those 3 years. When we last went to court on last month, he was entitled. He did come. He entitled that I was to get those credits for those 3 years that I had her, because they take the child support benefits out of my disability, and they were being pended because he was incarcerated. So they're supposed to stay pending until we come to court today to see
Okay.
how the
So Ms. Ward, to confirm, you had the child from June of 2018 until December of last year?
Yes, ma'am.
And you had an opportunity to look at the credits for, which is labeled States Exhibit A, to give you credit in the amount of $10,473 for the time the child was staying with you, correct?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And Judge, I would like to have this exhibit admitted into evidence.
All right. Have you had an opportunity to look at this exhibit, Miss Ward?
Yes, sir. I have looked at it.
You have any objections of me admitting that into evidence?
No, sir.
All right. State's Exhibit A is admitted.
Thank you, Judge. And Ms. Ward, with this credit that you have received, you understand that there's a judgment against you in the amount of $7,593.73. And after we give you credit, that judgment will be set at zero, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And earlier I stated that you had an application for insurance to cover your other 2 children. The child that we're here for today, was she also covered under that application?
Yes, ma'am. She is.
Under your name?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you still currently carry medical support for that child?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
And we did have that you were in arrears of $2,100.23 as of June 22nd, 2022. And you understand we're going to release that amount of medical judgment against you and set it at zero now, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And you understand that going forward, we're going to order the father who is in custody of the child, Mr. Smith, to carry this insurance, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And you understand that the court is going to order you to pay $16 toward that medical insurance?
Yes, ma'am.
And you are also asking the court to order that your child support amount is set at 0 because the child is receiving payments from your disability insurance, your Social Security payments.
Yes, ma'am.
And if court costs are billed, you agree to pay them?
Yes, ma'am.
And you've reviewed and signed this order today?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Judge, I pass this witness.
All right, the court will approve the order submitted. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. May we be excused?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Ms. Ward, you're free to go. Have a great day.
You too.
All right, this is call number 2006-11840 in the interest of Isaiah Bettis. All parties and witnesses, please raise your right hands to be sworn and unmute yourselves. Ms. Bettis, Mr. Rodriguez, please unmute yourself. Press *6 on your phone.
Okay.
All right, you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
I do.
I was just trying to get a reset. I got to get sworn in.
Sir, you solemnly
Yes,
swear to
sir.
tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
All right, ma'am, please state your name and your relationship to the child.
My name is Peyton Rodriguez, and I'm Isaiah's mother.
All right, sir, your name and your relationship to the child.
Angel Perez, I'm the father.
All right, and representing the state of Texas Attorney General's office.
Andrea Eoff.
All right, Ms. Yoff, we have a suit for modification of the child support order. What are we doing today?
Your Honor, we're approaching today because we have a contested reset. Mr. Perez would like to reset this case so that he can have time to hire an attorney. The state does not agree with this reset because Mr. Perez was served in September of 2021. And he also appeared on April 14th of 2022 and requested a reset to have time to hire an attorney at that point in time. And he has not done so. And so we would like to ask that this case not be reset at this point in time.
All right, Mr. Rodriguez, you want to say something?
Mr. Perez.
I'm sorry, Mr. Angel Perez. Yeah.
Yes, sir. So, I spoke to Andrea and some of her coworkers, I believe, and they told me that the sheriff or the deputy or whoever served the paperwork served it. The first serving that they did was at 12:47. They didn't want to let me know the date. They did say the date, but as I try to write it down, they didn't want to repeat themselves. So I'm pretty sure at 12:47 p.m. I would be at work. So there's no way physically possible that I would have been served, which was my proof. I was trying to let them know that I never got served, and they were telling me, well, in our documents it says that you were, but I never got served, sir, Judge. I honestly never did. So that first court date that was given to me, I believe they told me that I never showed up to it. I never knew it took place. And then this last phone call that I had, I believe it was 2 months ago, I spoke to a lady, and she was talking to me incredibly disgusting, like just unprofessional, being rude with me. So I told her, okay, look, let's just stop this back and forth and let me hire a lawyer, because obviously You're not talking to me, right? You have some, I didn't know, I don't know that lady, from anybody else. I don't know why she had anything against me, but she was being really, really rude. So I asked her, okay, can we just go ahead and reset it then? And so I can have time to get a lawyer. But lawyers aren't cheap, sir. And with everything going up as well with cost of living and just work slowing down extremely, which I can also prove through check stubs. I've been getting 19, 20 hours a week. It's just really hard to hire a lawyer with 19 to 20 hours a week and pay my bills and not fall behind. We don't
So
have any kind of
you may
government.
never be able to hire a lawyer, right?
Well, no. It's not that I might never. I have half the money put up, so I'm simply asking for an extension for maybe another month or so. I can hire a lawyer to speak for me because I'm a plumber, sir. I do not know the law. I don't know what to say yes or no to, and I honestly don't want to be railroaded or not to disrespect your court, but I don't want to agree or disagree to something that might harm uh, me in the future in any kind of situation. I'm trying to use my rights and just ask and beg you to please give me some more time to get a lawyer so that I can have somebody defend me properly, sir.
Um, in the reset order, Ms. Eoff, respondent was to provide a copy of his 2021 tax returns and paycheck stubs. Has he done that?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, now, Mr. Pettis, what happened to that?
I was told that when we went to court that I would bring it with me, and I didn't know it would be through Zoom. I was under this. How do I put this? See, that's why I don't
So
want to defend
you
my.
have it with you, sir? You have it with you? You have the
Uh,
2021 tax returns, you've got paycheck stubs for January 22 to May 22?
no, sir, I can't get those, but I was gonna give those to my lawyer, but because I haven't got a lawyer yet. You get what I'm saying? I didn't
No. Do
see
you
them.
have them?
Not on my person, no, sir.
Well, why not?
But I can get them. I can ask my office to print
Well,
those out
why
for me.
haven't you got them yet?
Uh, I mean, I have the last two check stubs that I can dig through my van and get them, but
It
I
doesn't sound
haven't
like you're
got them.
taking this. It doesn't sound like you're taking this very seriously, sir. It said reason for reset, respondent requested time to obtain an attorney and respondent to provide a copy of 2021 tax returns and paycheck stubs for January 22 to May 22, 2022. That's what the order says. It doesn't sound like you're doing that. That's signed by a judge.
No, I didn't know I had to bring check stubs. The
Well, you
last
just told me you did, but that you didn't do it because you didn't have an attorney.
well, no, because you're telling me that I needed to bring that. So I
To
personally
provide
look.
those checks, to provide them, you to provide them to the Attorney General's office. All right,
Yes,
I'm
sir.
going to give
If
you
I
about 30 days. Give me a 30-day reset, Maria.
can I get one more email stating what information I need to bring, please?
Ms. Eo,
Yes, Your Honor, what I can do, if you approve of it, is whenever I do the reset order, I will list the documents that you would like for him to provide. And
all right.
if you could please ensure that Mr. Perez stays on the call and signs the reset order, I would appreciate that.
All right, Mr. Perez, did you hear that?
Yes, sir.
All right, so you need to stay on the line. I'm going to give you your 30 days that you asked. All right. Don't
Yes,
usually
sir.
do that because you haven't followed the rules here, but I'm expecting you to have all this information provided to I think, Ms. Eoff, it needs to indicate there who he's to provide it to.
Okay, I will.
This reset did not indicate that. It just says he's to provide a copy.
Okay,
Doesn't say to whom.
all
Okay.
right, all right.
All right. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
Your
sir.
Honor.